Tom, as part of EFL Youth Development Week, we're chatting to some members of the squad. Just to kick us off, tell us, for those of us who might not already know, your academy journey with Exeter City.
I joined halfway through the under-13 season from my grassroots team in Exmouth. I came on trial for sort of like 6 weeks or so in that age group, and then I signed after a successful trial. And then ever since then, I've just played through the age groups, played up a year most of the time, and then obviously I did my 2-year scholar, and then I signed my first professional contract at the back end of last season, and I've not really looked back since.
Something that pretty much every single academy player that gets to this stage of their career will have during their time with Exeter City is a loan spell. You're currently at Plymouth Parkway having a really good season, played I think around 40 games. Just tell us a little bit about your season with Parkway at the moment.
Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed that experience. I mean, like as you said, like it's a vital part of any sort of youth player's journey, and I really like enjoyed my time down in Plymouth. Like you said, I played 40 odd games now already, and the minutes I'd say is vital for my development, and I've chipped in with a few goals, a few assists, and the lads down there are brilliant, and I've really enjoyed my time.
And Chris McPhee, of course, the manager down there, also splits his time between there and the academy here. I mean, how important is that for you, having someone like Chris, who you can see almost every day at both clubs?
Yeah, it is important. I've worked with Macca since I was probably like 14 up until now here at Exeter. Like he's coached us plenty of times when I was an under 16, and then all the way through my scholarship, he's helped out. So it was a nice sort of familiar face when I went on my first sort of loan, and it really like sort of helped me settle in. And you can sort of like relay the same messages that he's taught us like here through the years onto the pitch at Parkway.
And of course, like you said, that he knows exactly what the academy look for in their players when they're developing them. Putting that into practice then on the pitch week in, week out, it's the perfect scenario, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice fit for me, and like I said, like you played an important part in my journey so far, and sort of he's playing that same sort of role at Plymouth, and like I said, I've really enjoyed my time there, and hopefully it goes well for the last sort of 12-15 games this season.
And I know he's moved on now, but you had players like Mitch Beardmore down there as well, so you're building those relationships with teammates that you'll play with both in an Exeter City shirt and also while at Parkway. That must be a huge benefit.
Yeah, it is a huge benefit. Like we've had a few lads down there now. We've had Mitch, we've had Harry, we've had a couple of scholars that are still down there now. We've had Santino, Kieran, Liam Oakes, and they've all represented they're all coming from Exeter. They've all represented the club really well, and played to the best of their ability when they've been down there. And yeah, I can praise them enough.
I think Kieran scored a pretty good goal the other day.
He did score a very good goal at Merthyr to equalise.
And clips like that, obviously goals like he scored, will get posted on social media. We know these players play for Exeter City. It shows the academy off in a really good light when these players are scoring at that level.
It definitely does. Like you said, like it really like shows off like what we are as an academy, and probably one of the leading ones in the country in terms of sort of bringing players through. So when stuff like that goes online and gets showed to the fans, and maybe like fans from other clubs, like it just shows the club in a good light, really.
We've had the Under-21 Cup back this season. That's been hugely productive as well, winning the group in that competition. You've played a lot of games in it as well.
Yeah.
How's that helped you playing at that level?
Yeah, that competition is vital for all of us. We don't really get once you move past the under-18 age group, you don't really get a lot of opportunity to sort of play together with the lads that you're training with. Like when you're a scholar, like you play every weekend like with your teammates, but like once you move into the sort of 21's age group, it comes around more rarely. And like prior, like last season, we didn't have the 21's Cup, and now it's back. Like it's just nice to sort of get on the pitch, and we've been really good this year in that group. Like you said, we've gone unbeaten, and like I wouldn't like when people look in, like I don't think they'd have us down as the favourites for that group, but we show the club in a really good light, and we believe that we can beat anyone in that competition going into the knockout phase.
As you said, first time we've been in it in a few years. Does it feel like that's the perfect middle ground between 18s and senior football?
Yeah, I could say so. Like we played at SJP 3 times this season, and when you go out onto the pitch, you just got to show yourself in the best light as like all the first team staff are sort of watching. So you could sort of say it's a good bridge between the under-18s and first team football.
Obviously, still plenty of games left at Parkway for you this season. What are you hoping to achieve in that time?
Just winning as many games as possible, chip in with goals and assists, and we just sort of hope to finish with many points as possible.